What's up, guys? It's basictwink, and welcome back again. Tell a friend. Okay, enough of that. All right, so jumping right into it. This is video. I'm calling it my low glam go-to, and the reason why I'm calling it my low glam go-to is because I'm not doing a lot. I feel like when you go full glam, you need to make up the eyes. You need to do everything is to the 10th power, but in this video I'm not gonna really be doing that. It's just this is just my easy go-to glam look. So starting off, I've already moisturized my face with my Neutrogena Hydra Boost, and I'm going in now with my elf poreless face primer. Now I know a lot of people don't like this primer, but I do. It works for me. It does what it's supposed to do. Fills in them pores. That's why you see me taking my sweet time rubbing it in. If you do the extra comes, if that makes sense. I know you're like, you're already two primers in, Twinkle, but I'm two primers in because now I'm three primers in. My bad. This is my Pixi Hydrating Milky Mist. I'm just gonna spray that all over my face, but I'm this far in because I'm gonna be using a matte foundation. So I have very dry skin and I should not be using a matte foundation. But since it's been 100 degrees outside, I've been greasy too. I don't know what the hell going on in my face. But that's the Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I am in 322 warm honey. I almost said warm beige, but I'm in warm honey, if anybody was wondering. And I'm just gonna buff that in with my Real Technique sponge. I love this sponge with all my heart and soul. And no, I was not picking out a booger. I'll have to take my nose ring off before I finish up my makeup. While I'm doing my foundation, especially, and my concealer, because excuse me, oh my gosh. Anyways, because I don't like to get foundation on. It looks all gross and cakey underneath, and yeah, gross. No. So, this is the Wet n Wild. I was gonna say contouring palette. No, this is the Wet n Wild highlight pen in Posing Nude. It's the highlighting and concealer pen and Posing Nude. This is holy grail. And I was just showing you that I had a backup because it's going fast. Like, it's almost gone. Because I really don't have dark circles, but I mean, honestly, that has good coverage as a concealer anyway. And as you see, I'm just slapping it all over my face to use it as a highlighter. Now, I probably could go a shade darker or two, but I like that extreme highlight. That is just me. A lot of people are not gonna like that, but makeup comes off at the end of the day, and this is what I like. I like to be bold and beautiful, but I'm all about the transformation. I feel like if I'm gonna put it on my face, I want to look like somebody. I mean, and I ain't here for that take me swimming on the first date crap. Let me tell y'all something. I've been with the same mother effer for the past 5 years, and we at one child deep. He ain't going nowhere. He's seen me at my worst, and oh, believe me, he's seen me at my best. But continuing on, I'm just taking that Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I'm using that, and it's in caramel, I don't know. It's in caramel toffee, and I'm just gonna use that banana shade powder, and I'm just gonna set everything where I put the concealer in. And I know y'all looking at me like, you look very highlighted. Y'all see my face? I know I look very highlighted, but it is really just the light, y'all. I don't know why it did not look this crazy. I will take a picture and show y'all after this because it didn't look that crazy in person. I don't know, which is my lighting. Y'all know I'm still trying to work on my lighting. But anyways, I'm just gonna take the bronzer out of that and buff it in. Um, that's it's called that brush. I looked it up. It's called the Elf Flawless Foundation Brush, and it's like basically a peach kabuki. I'm also gonna take that bronzer and contour my nose. I contour my nose best when I just put a light concentrated amount with a eye brush eye fluffy brush and then buff it out with a small concealer brush. And so this is my blush, and it's the Pressed Mineral Elf blush, not my blush. I mean, I own it, but it's not by me. But it's the Elf Pressed Mineral blush in Sweet Retreat. It is very light, very soft, very subtle, and that is what I like. I am not a big blush person. I just want to look like my cheeks were barely pinched, maybe kissed. Like, I don't like all that extra. So, jumping into the eyebrows, the favorite part. This is what pulls your whole look together. And still, wasn't picking my nose, just put my nose ring back in. Alright, so this is the European Wax Center Eyebrow Powder, and it's in Venice. Now, I know y'all like Twinkle, what the F word, but this is my holy grail eyebrow powder. It is the only powder that it is not too dark, it is not too light, it is legitly perfect, and I got it because I'm a hairy monster and I gotta go get my whole face waxed. And I accumulated enough points, and I think I only paid $5 for it, and it's a lot in there. I've been using it for almost a year. Okay, maybe like 6 months, and it ain't going nowhere. I barely put a dent in it, and I use it every day. Well, I've been trying a lot of new products lately, so I don't know. So this is just the e.l.f. Eyeshadow primer, and I don't think it's in a color. Let me make sure, because I got notes. But yeah, it's not in a color. It's just the one that's not pearlized, because I hate that one. So we're not even going to talk about that one. I don't even know why they got a pearlized primer. But yeah. So after I buff that in, I'm just going to buff in that lightest shade in my favorite LA Colors palette, the Tweed palette. And I'm just going to take the lightest shade and just kind of set that primer so it doesn't make my shadow that I'm going to put on next just go everywhere. So dipping back into that Tweed palette, I'm going to take that brown, and I'm going to take it's a pinched fluffy brush. So what I'm doing here, and I know somebody's going to be like, you're doing the most, but this is how I get the cheaper eyeshadows to work for me. So I don't want to do a lot on my eyes, because like I said, this is my low glam go-to look. So when I'm not trying to feel like I'm doing the most, but really I am, I just want to define my eyes. I just want to kind of define that crease. So I'm taking a concentrated amount on that pinched fluffy brush, putting it in there, taking a fuller non-pinched fluffy brush, and just buffing it out. So, and then I'm just going to take that's just a packing brush, and I'm just going to take that lightest shade underneath my eyebrows, even though you really can't see because my light sucks. I need to get some new lighting. I thought this lighting was good. I thought I had fixed it. In my last video, in my eyes, it was good. Maybe just how I position it. So, dipping into my favorite eyeliner, my LA Colors liquid liner in black, I'm going to do a very dramatic wing. Or not that dramatic. It may be dramatic for y'all, but in my eyes, I know I could have went harder. Like, I love my wing liner. I lived for my wing liner. You cannot tell me anything about my wing liner. But yeah, so I'm just gonna make semi-dramatic wing. That's how I put it. And this is my favorite liner, y'all. I've said it before, and I will say it again. Y'all need to go get it. It's a freaking $1. You can order it from Shop Messay. You can go get it from Dollar Tree, because that's where I get mine from. And I go through them like water. I have 2 backups now. So, power of editing, both eyes are done. And so this is the L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, and this isn't the charcoal black one. I think that's what it's called. This is just the regular, just black one. Love this mascara. It's been holy grail for a long time. I have found some other mascaras I liked more. I usually don't like using this mascara if I'm putting on eyelashes, which I do end up doing in this video. But whatever. It was what was in front of me, because it's my favorite mascara. But this is the Rimmel London Waterproof Eye Definer. in Exaggerate. I think that's the name of the color. I'm not sure. It's basically just a nude liner and it's waterproof. It does not budge. So I like this when I'm trying to make my eyes look big as shit. So that's what I'm going for. And I love this liner. So go buy it if you don't have it. But NYC does make a nice dupe for this. I can't think of what it's called, but it will be in the description box. Don't worry. So this is just the I'm just gonna highlight. That's just a e.l.f. Small tapered brush, and this highlighter. This is the Wet and Wild highlighter in Let's Have a Cosmo, or I'll Have a Cosmo, something like that, something to that effect. And I'm just gonna highlight my normal places, and you can't see it, and I really thought you could see it, but now that I'm looking at it now, you can't see my highlight because I am highlighted to the gods, believe me. But going in to the lips, now this is where stuff starts getting real. So I'm going to outline my lips with my favorite liner ever because I'm so obsessed with the 90s, and honestly I could have just wore liner and been fine, but that's not accepted in 2016. So that liner is Cafe, and it's their auto retractable liner. And then that lipstick that I use is Taupe Envy, and that's also by LA Colors. Now this lipstick is called Nostalgic, and it's from e.l.f. This is also just $1 lipstick. So my lips cost $3 because everything was $1. Y'all know I love a deal, love a good deal. Always in for embracing the cheap makeup. And so I'm just creating my little ombre lip. And so you see how I just feel like when you have a dramatic lip, you can't really do a dramatic eye. It's just too much going on. I mean, if you do it, it looks good on some people, but not on me. And now I'm back, all glammed up. I've ombre my lip out. Make my hair look decent. And I'm just gonna go back into my Pixi Milky mixing spray and let all that powder I put on my face soak in, so it doesn't try to pick up on any of my dry patches. And y'all would be so proud of me. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. Look at my little jig, but wait for it. Wait for it. Look. Okay, you gotta kind of pay attention because I don't think I did it right. But you see how I kind of did a slow-mo? I'm trying, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little too goofy for the slow-mo, but I'm really trying. Like I know what I'm doing, don't I? But it has been real, guys. Thanks for joining me again. If you're not following me on Snapchat and Instagram, please do. Everything's basictwink, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.